My name is Kathleen Davenport, and my current position is as an outpatient therapist. But I started as a mobile therapist. I have been with FBR for 4 months and was hired in October of 2022. In my day-to-day tasks that I do with my consumers, it involves scheduling their appointments, making sure that I have what I need when I have my appointments with them, making sure that all of my progress notes are up to date, accurate, and signed by both client and parent if needed. I also have to make sure that I have any supplies that I may need. Make sure my phone and my work computer is completely charged, because you may not have access to plugins, or you may, but you don't want to take the chance that you may not. In my position, it requires me to have direct interaction with my consumers in their homes for therapy. The environment of the home will vary depending on the makeup of the family, and that can produce challenges to the therapy, but these challenges can be overcome with the right types of interaction between the therapist and the family members. It also depends on if the families are willing to participate. It also depends on the ages. If you're working with adults, if you're working with minors, 14-year-olds are allowed to consent to their own treatment, but you do have to get, when it's time for them to sign, you should get the adult family member as well as the 14-year-old signature. When it comes to anyone under 13, you are required to get the parent's signature or guardian signature as well as the minor's signature, depending on the age. When it comes to what I would consider to be the difficult aspects of my position, it would include the family dynamics, the environment of the home, getting the parents to implement some of the goals, and finding a quiet place to have the therapy sessions with the older clients when there is connecting room. The connecting rooms is a very big challenge, especially if you have a 14-year-old that is your client, and there's other little children in the home, because the children can run back into that space that you're trying to have the therapy session with your client, because you're trying to have that one-on-one, and it makes it very, very difficult to do. You also want to make sure any goals that you have for your client, that the family does want to do these. It's very important to the outcomes for your clients that these get implemented. I find some of the most rewarding parts of my position is that I get to be in the home, because it allows me to see the environment that my client is in and how that environment affects them on a daily basis. One other rewarding part is that seeing how what I have implemented as their goals for my clients and how it is either working or not working for them, and how we can work together to change it is something that will work, as well as seeing how the parent or parents will get involved to help their child improve. It is very important for parental or guardian involvement. I like, and I find it very rewarding to see my clients improving, because I've known that they do the hard work themselves. If they're not improving, then you have to try something else. But it ultimately is up to the client if they're going to improve or not.